Hi guys. So I'm on the East Coast and the sun is just about to rise, and this is day 12 of Joy. So welcome back or welcome to yoga. So I think we're going to get the sunrise while we do this class. So I'm going to upload this class a little bit earlier because there's a thing going on this morning that I really want to do, okay? And it's at the class time. So it's gonna be on the uploads, and hopefully you found this, okay? Because I think it's gonna be beautiful to see. um, so yeah, so there's a train. It may pass by at some stage. There's a most beautiful dawn chorus happening right now. Yeah, and it's warm. It's warm. It's amazing. um, so come, I'm gonna do a lot of standing, just that I'm on a hill, so I found it hard to find me and, and the sunrise and the mat at the same time. So just come stand on your mat, okay? And just find your ground. So lift your toes up and down a few times, or your heels up and down a few times. And as you lift your heels up and down, feel how your calves are engaging. Nice. And then slowly roll down. So as you roll down, feel the backs of your legs engage as you round forward. Let your belly and your thighs come into contact. So bend your knees enough that that happens. And then rolling back up. When your hands come near your thighs, reach your arms wide. Reach up and extend into your fingers, and even try and lift a little bit up onto your toes. Nice. And then drop your arms down and begin to round forward. So my head drops first, and then my spine follows my head. All the way down till your belly and your thighs meet. And then slowly rolling up. And when my hands are near my thighs, I begin to bring my head upwards, and then I bring my arms up and I reach up. Nice. And from here, drop your head down first. Lower your arms down. And then slowly rolling down. And as you roll, feel the back of your body as you roll forward. Your lower back, deep of your thighs, the back of your calves. And as you roll back up, feel the moment where you can look up, reach your arms wide and reach up. And feel that moment of like big and full and wide. Nice. One more time. Drop your arms down, look down, rolling forward. Nice. And then slowly rolling up. And there's a certain point. Where is that point where you can begin to lift your head? It's where I'm almost upright, my hands are near my thighs, and then I begin to look up, and then I open my chest and I reach up. Reaching up, looking up, really full into your fingertips, reach beyond your fingertips. Nice. And lower your arms all the way down. Nice. So this idea of head moving first and then spine moving, we're gonna start playing with this idea. So start, I'm gonna turn sideways so you can see this. So drop your head down and then round your shoulders forward. And then bring your chin forward and then lift your chest. Pull your shoulders back. Drop your chin down, round forward just a little bit so my hands are near my thighs. I'm on such an angle here. Oh, I found it. And then draw your chin forward, look up, let your chest lift, draw your shoulders back. You just feel that round forward, round your back, shoulders come forward, chin lifts, chest lifts, shoulders rock back, head drops, spine rounds, shoulders round forward, chin lifts, chest lifts, shoulders go back. So this is called a spinal wave, and your head travels first. And there's this beautiful sweeping of the chin in a circle as I do this. And my chin, as it draws the circle, Just feel that circling action in your spine. You can make it bigger. You can drop lower down. The lower you drop, the stronger it is into your lower back. So if you have anything going on in your lower back, pause before it becomes too strong. So my head drops down, it leads, my shoulders round, my spine rounds, and then my chin draws forward, then my spine follows, then my shoulders follow. So this is head, spine, shoulders, head, spine, shoulders. Nice, pause. Super. So standing with your feet slightly apart, maybe 1.5 feet apart, and then look up towards the sky for me, and then reach your right hand up, and you're up and over towards the right. And then reach as far as you can, and I'm coming up onto the toes of the left foot. Nice. And then look down towards the left foot, and then bring your left elbow to your left thigh, and bring your right hand to the floor over beside the left foot, as far over towards the left as you can. And then turn. So my hand is the last thing to go. So I'm going to turn and look up towards the ceiling, and then reach my hand up and rise up, and then turn my head, look down, and then reach my hand down all the way down to the floor on the left. Begin to turn your head, your shoulder begins to turn. I'm looking up, my arm follows, I reach up, looking down, and then let your hand travel down. Nice, let's try the other side. So look up towards the left and reach up, and then look down towards the right. Bring your elbow to your knee and reach as far as you can towards the right. Turn your head, let your arm follow, reaching up. I can feel that I'm not as balanced that way. Interesting. Turn your head, look down, and then bring your hand down. Do that again. Turn your head, reaching up, and then look down, let your hand travel down. So interesting. Great. So, marshmallows standing. So feet are hip distance apart or a little bit wider. Bring both hands so your palms are face upwards, and then turn towards the left and offer towards the left with your right hand. And I'm feeling a really deep twist through my belly, through my torso as I do that. And then come back to center, and then offer towards the left with your right hand. And I can feel there's a big torque happening in my leg, so I'm gonna begin to turn that back leg as I reach. So it's like my toes follow the front hand. And I'm even gonna windscreen wipe my feet a little bit. So my feet are following the direction of the marshmallow hand. And so it's becoming a little bit more reachy, but I really use the marshmallow. So marshmallow is where you twist as deep as you can with your hands beside you, and then you reach with the forward hand. But as I do that now, my back leg is beginning to point and maybe even lift off the floor. You can go as far as lifting completely. To do that though, I'm going to turn my feet a little bit more, so my feet are actually pointing in the direction of marshmallow. So it feels a little bit more that I pause in the middle and turn my feet, and then reach. And I'm finding the point of balance. There's this really interesting point of balance where as I reach and lift, they counterbalance each other. So amazingly warm. I think the biggest difference between the West and the East is there's no midges here. Like, there's no midges. I keep being amazed. I can feel my nervous system keeps looking for them. I sit down in the garden and I go, oh, where are they? Hands to your hips and just roll into your hips. Big circles. And then roll in the other direction. Nice. So there should be a sense of warmed up into your spine as we stand here. So just check, you know, if you move your spine, if you wiggle your spine, your neck, shoulders, your hips. What do you meet? How do you sense it? How do you sense your spine right now? Nice. So coming into the tray, so if you want to bring your right hand to the wall as you do this, and so if you're bringing your right hand to the wall, then you're going to have your right hand on the wall and the left elbow is going to lift up and down, okay? Left elbow is going to be in tray, right hand is going to be on the wall or on a stick, okay? If you're doing double tray, then just bring your fingertips to point towards each other, okay? So lift your right elbow up, left elbow down, or you're holding onto the wall and you're dropping your elbow down on the left, okay? Come back to center. Lift your right elbow up, left hand down, or you're holding the wall with the right hand. Just do that a few times so you really feel the arc of your torso. Nice. So next time you bring your left elbow down, reach the right arm up and then deepen even more with your left hand and then reach your left hand down. And slowly turn your head and look down. And slowly turn your head to look forward. But you're listening to your spine. Nice. Bend your elbows into tray or keep your right hand on the wall and then bend your elbow, so that, bend your knees so your left elbow comes down towards your left knee. Nice. And then rising up, reach the right hand up towards the ceiling. Nice. So you're staying side bent, left elbow comes down to the left knee and then reach the right hand up towards the ceiling. Nice. One more time. Dropping down and rising up. Nice. Come back to center. Bring your left hand to the wall if you're holding a wall, or bring your hands into tray. Drop your right elbow down and then come back to center. Drop your right elbow down. Feel the squish of that on the right. Right elbow down. Center. Right elbow down. And center. So next time you go over towards the right, reach your left hand up or keep it on the wall and reach your right hand down. And then slowly turn your head to look down. And then come back to center. What happens in your neck? Turn your head to look down. And come back to center. Nice, one more time. Turn your head to look down. Come back to center. So bend both elbows into tray, or you have your left hand on the wall. And then bring your right elbow down to your right knee. And then rising up, reach the left hand up. Bend your elbows down towards the right knee. And lengthen your arm up. Nice. Down. And up. Nice. Release. Feel that in your rib cage. Pause, settle. Just let that land into your body. Maybe take a deeper breath. Sigh. Nice. So elephant. So bring your feet a little bit wider apart and then turn your feet towards the left side and then sweep your right arm across the front of you and then look up towards the ceiling underneath your armpit and then come down. We're going to do the same side again. So sweep your right arm across and then look under your armpit towards the ceiling and down. And so how do you make this movement so it's really wholesome? For me, I'm going to straighten my legs a little bit more. And as I come back to center, I bend my knees, I round my back a little bit. And then I sweep across and I straighten my legs. And then I round. So it's like I move from a rounded position into an extended position. And that closing squish and then opening really gives me a relationship to the deep of the right side. Next time you travel over towards your elephant to the left with your right arm, pause And remember, because we're putting its time under tension now, maybe come out a bit. Don't be too deep. What you can travel into for a moment is different than what you can hold for 30 seconds. Turning your neck in a direction that suits. For me, I'm going to turn my head forward. Having it turned upwards was too strong to hold over time. And just lengthen. Nice. Sweep your hand down. Pause. Feel the difference between the both sides of your body. Take a breath. Nice. Other side. So I'm going to turn my feet slightly towards the right side and then sweep the left arm across. And then look under my armpit towards the sky. And then as I come down with my elephant, I kind of round a bit. I bend my knees a little bit. And then up. And down. Up. And down. Nice. And again, up. Under your armpit, looking up. Down. I love it when it hits my belly muscles. I'm like, whoa, there they are. So next time you travel, pause. So here comes a train. So cool. Sorry. Wow. We don't have trains like this in the West. Right. So coming down, sorry, I got totally distracted. So reach your arm across, left arm across into elephant. And maybe looking up towards the ceiling, maybe looking straight forward, and then pause there. So I'm straightening the left leg a little bit more, and I'm leaning into the deep of my belly. I'm not straining my shoulder or my neck, but I'm really feeling powerful through the side of my body. Nice, and then come all the way down. Just feel that through your body, through your... Super. So stand in front of your mat. I don't know how this is going to work. This is the bumpiest yoga mat I've ever been on. It's at an angle, and yeah, so we'll see. So pausing there, standing in front of your mat, pushing evenly if you can into your feet, and then step your left foot back. And my hips are facing forward towards the front of my mat, and I'm going to bend my right knee a little bit more. And as I do that, I feel sensation through the left leg, and my back leg is turned at a 45-degree angle, just so to allow my foot to land. So I'm not up on the toes, my heel is down on the ground. And then push your front heel a little bit more into the floor, and just feel how would you connect this thigh, the inside and the outside of your thigh, and sink a little bit deeper down into your hips. And then lift up through your spine, and imagine you're looking way down the beach. So almost like try and rise a little bit more to see further with your eyes and your torso. And when I do that, I feel myself lifting up out of my pelvis. Nice. Reach your arms straight forward in front of you. Nice. Pull your elbows towards you, double lawnmower, and then round your back and draw your nose down towards your knee. You can bring your hands to your knee so the squish is still on. Bend your back knee as you round forward. Nice. Straighten your back leg, sweep your arms forward, rising up, pull your elbows down. Nice. Rising through the arms, sweep your hands forward, come into some version of squish. So either hands on your knees or elbows back into lawnmower, back knee is bending. And then rise into swan. Squish. Swan. One more time. Squish. Swan. Nice. Bring both hands to your front thigh. Step forward. I'm going to go the other way. It really is very, very wobbly over that side. So, standing to the front of your mat. Step your right foot back. Turn your back foot at a 45-degree angle so your feet are flat on the floor. And then turn your hips more and more towards that front leg and extend into the back heel, bend the front knee. Maybe find your ground. How would you engage more into this front thigh? So for me to engage more into this front thigh, I tend to push my heel down and then imagine that my knee, rather than my knee being soft and falling inwards, imagine my knee is gliding more and more forwards. And then try and look down the beach, way down towards France here. And rise and look way down the beach. And I'm looking, lengthening through my torso. Reach your arms straight forward in front of you. Nice. And then squish. Pull your elbows back into double lawnmower or bring your hands to your thighs. Bend your back knee and round forward. And then rise, reaching up. Come into swan. Squish. Swan. Squish. Swan. One more time. Squish. And swan. Awesome. Turn your toes towards whichever side of the mat that they turn towards naturally. And we're going to do some water whooshing and then we're going to end. So bring your left elbow down to your left knee. Whoosh water towards the left. Both elbows, both knees. Your toes are pointing forward. And then whoosh towards the right. So in a normal water whoosh. And you're trying to stretch the back leg as you do this. So that's the most important bit, is this growing of your leg out of the deep of your belly. Okay? Really feel that you can push into the floor behind you, beside you, beneath you. Maybe you turn into water whooshing supreme. So my hand is now on my knee and I begin to rise. And just follow that. So like the elephant, we go down and round. So we're giving softness to the spine. And then we rise and extend. Down and round. Extend. Down and round. Extend. Cool. Come stand. Pause. Sit on the mat, lie on your mat, rest down, land. I'll disappear, watch. I'm here. So land. The most beautiful flowers on this mountain. Every evening while I've been here, I go for a beautiful walk, and so there's grasses, and there's like cornflowers, and valerian. It's been really beautiful. There's always pollen in the grasses. As you walk through them, these puffs of pollen come from the grasses. And there's these cliffs, deep sea, and then this really sweet little train. It's been very adorable. So nice. So just rock your knees from side to side. When I rock my knees to the left, I feel like I'm going to roll down the mountain. Great. Thank you for being here. It really is, yeah, it adds joy to my life to be here with you.